Today, na the 19th day of September 2023. On the 25th day of August, President Bill will make changes where the person that 10 day when I be the chief immigration officer, na Jai Kai. Now I say, Jai, this work where they work, well, good to do. You don't do your best, but you look like if I say your best not be enough for waiting salon want. So what will they do? Will they come in with Hon Alusine Kanneh? Hon Alusine Kanneh take the baton. Well, he say he hits the ground running. Because one thing way in on the look now for say net page. They want to they make with passports. We from nothing to APC term. Now type passport to $100. $100 no they go down. So as $100 they go up. Now so the passport price back they go up. Yes. The same excuse for APC term them they give it. Now the same one who they get so right now. Say waiting. People and they we still they get with passport. We're not supposed to forget them. How? How people and they get with passport when they not supposed to forget them? Are you they able for obtain passports na your country? By birth, by naturalization. How? So the one where they obtain in a saloon, how then they get them? Well, in Sierra Leone, yes, naturalization by birth and by kukujumuku. By kukujumuku. As so some man they get in you. But why is that even possible? Why can kukujumuku thrive? Why for happen? Why for happen? Because now a long line, no. You forget birth certificate. So it starts from the registrar in office. Well now you forget NIN, your national identity number. So civil registration, even yourself, you get to go register a day. But it still happen. So anybody don't take time for look why they happen. Now the workers there. Yeah? Now boss you the work there. Now they able help person or make person get. Also, or you not feel to say now people that they work in immigration office. So if we want for combat this one for make a passport and they didn't the wrong hands, how we get for doing? This way come to this issue, we really get for tread cautiously though. I begin thinking this year, some of we don't get passports that other countries give them. Not to so. Yeah. We get. Some of we get in England, get in America, we get Holland, whosoever they reside now. So might not get it, but still thrive make you get them passports. Well, some people are so patriotic that they don't want them passports. Then they believe in salon passport. Then believe in salon passport. No, I like they don't take now then country how many years. They don't mind no more for they need a salon passport. They are patriotic like that. So I begin wonder, say, wait, this not for the one they do the kukujumuko. When we come out Africa, Canadian country, before it turn citizen, they take exam. History, they take her. But they are only one them where they come out at the Americas or wherever, where they go salon, say the DNA points then a salon. Then they take exam. All you need now for DNA. Or you don't need for know the history. No, so. Three people what they talk. If people them, well, then DNA show say their ancestors, now they then become out so they need for give them passport. Who says if now who born who picking them, who they take passport for them. We don't need for make they go take exam. Why then for take exam? You for take exam because you for know the history. Yes. That's so me feel. Because I don't take too much exam na different country. Now they bad me face so then they give them. Now we don't country then they take exam. At least you go sabi about my book. Also. Go sabi about Samuel Timagai, Albert Timagai. At least you go sabi about Salia, Calendar, Dr. Olo. Well, some appear now in the because of their mistad and all that thing, and go sabi about that small. Because if even the one where they get on genuinely, if we not try to get a system, because all the system will get in DNA. You take an ancestry.com where you see DNA say you get how much percent salon canon they give passport. Or they give passport. Do we have people of integrity where they work in the passport office? Yes, we do. But some people in there na yuki. Yuki. Because some man go tell you, bruh, I beg there. No, sir, they live right now, what are they? Yes, not going to be a meal. Now, must they pay for good and tongue transport? 12,000, Sunday 15,000. Yes, that if I get on direct too. If I not get on direct, if I have full na 20,000 before they reach tongue. Yeah? Before they reach tongue, 20,000. Why ready for turn back? Hey, rush hour. Then they lie, and then 30,000 they spend. 30,000. That 10 day for day na 50,000. One person, you know. So if man in this office, bruh, with 20 at the minimum wage, forget, yeah. Who said they try count and they eat? Yeah, that's true though. Who said they try count and they for it? But the entire day for it today. Now they entire you for it. Or the entire for be a guard to the system where they did. Yeah? But wait first, man. Why be say immigration always crowded? Even when they be there by all the street yonder, crowd did it. Now they don't come inside internal affairs thing. I will look the crowd back. Is it that the office small, office space not enough, or na the people in Boku we want passport? Because we want passport, you know they renew. Salon passport, you know they renew, a new one you dey. Salon passport, you know they renew, a new one you dey get. You know no? Or it is na renew, they go renew. How much should they pay? Okay, now the same price you they pay with the one way they get new one. So my dear, renewal for being less surprised. Because it's do then get information. But the only problem is information on paper a day. So sometimes that paper don't lost. Now make any say where you go, what you get for do? Well, you get for do like saying a new one back you they take. So the chief immigration officer where they now, he say, well, he want for change that paper business soon. They want go digital in the 21st century. So still, na paper business now you been get. This same passport that they say, oh, he gets biometric, not a biometric, 30 days, no able, no ultima para passport they force. But the chief immigration officer say, Inge for look inside that net page agreement. Net page you not pack for it. I go pelele. Net page you not pack for it. Jack I carry himself we become. Ingo look inside. Net page then sabi. We see them pack for you. It is steady. Okay. The chief immigration officer, Alusine Kanneh, don't talk see. Let be a witness here. Say in the look inside net page the agreement. You go carry here and just on way they talk am. This it just come. It just come. Let wait am. After a year, if he not please the president for making not sit down there, if he please the president for making still sit down there, let we wait till go talk about next page. If he still repeats this and make changes to the agreement there, then we know say, well, next page the envelope not be able am. But if he not talk nothing again that side, then we know say next page brown envelope be able the chief immigration officer. Nobody no go tell me say that agreement they not be need for look into. Right. Well, Jack Kakai be looking to him, but no can tell back what if not. So for make you no go get bad name, then the chief immigration officer, where you look into him. He need for can tell you. Let not just sit down into the looking. Because if you sit down into the looking, take tomorrow, me three pule I go feel to say you don't collect brown envelopes, sir. Yeah? Right. Like me three pule, I know they're against people being citizen because you ever be citizen forget salon passport. Yeah? But if person can't say country, he can't take your passport. For go to another country. For use we like road. Because a lot of we are migrants them. If you want you agree, you want you disagree. But you left salon for campaign elsewhere. So if the laws of Sierra Leone, yeah, other people that come up from other countries then go salon, then think to say na a fertile ground for them for fair money, then they're able for be citizen there, then go through the process. Then me I not think say issue did you. What make I say this? Because whenever topic like this can come, I can see some people in the point for mostly the Lebanese, the Indians, the this, the that. If they go through the process, how many years before they are the country? Before you be citizen? Because now we get the national ID card, it even gets down for non-citizen. Na saloon. And that's for non-citizen. Now suicide the labor, they tell we say, oh, then they begin check for work permit and all these things. So definitely process then they for make you able get salon passport. For make person get salon passport, one, the kuku chumuku e get for spend money. Where they make even the Sierra Leonean we no get better money we forget $100 and struggle. All ten say passport snoddy. Who they give their passport here? You want tell me say na me here for the first thing. For say most of the 10 say passport snoddy. Bible was saying na foreigner there, now they don't destroy the process. How? Who do they allow them? So they blame the foreigner them? Or they blame we young people who they working at the office we're supposed for uphold for say they are sovereignty. Well, passport officer number 1 for show Sierra Leone sovereignty. We don't want them at the benefit of we Sierra Leonean them. If you go through the process, you meet, you are eligible for get them, that's fine. That's fine according to the laws of Sierra Leone. According to the law. If you meet, fine. But what they say is, well, what's in Nigeria for? For you, I'm as good. For God as I. Because to tell the country where you come out, the own passport get issue. So he thinks the best way, well, I'll just reach that salon. Yeah? So you where they disrespect salon passport. Yeah? We got a lot of people, salon passport, you where they disrespect her. But still they talk, say, people they can't take your passport. That passport you disrespect. Now the man they vet for so. You get respect to other person. But seriously though, the one them way they work in the immigration office. Why make then they buy them? But not blame them no more. Some of the powers that be self they and then they under the kukujumuku passport here. Some of the powers that be. Others from above. Well connected. That me guy they come. He can 5 people them. Let them get passports. Help them. Where you come with her? You say, oh, this na. Then get there they talk na DG in interest. Or then na MD in interest. Then na the pay in interest. But they don't tell you say na the pay in interest. Make ba. Make say no to ya. Let's go through the books. If the next day go still get the job, we want sabotage the pay interest. So the process of the system in broko one for make yuki kuku take place. How we go able for overhaul them? Make it be a clean slate. Forget the one don't work and then corrupt office them for the long time. It's people they say the immigration office corrupt, yes, but they are. I say forget the one don't work at the office for the very long time. Wait, because I know say, okay, wait first. Immigration and customs I know say custom officers them, then they transfer them. Immigration, then they transfer themselves. Or administratively, the one who they admin and then they transfer them. Let's say like the one who they work on passport office, so they transfer them. No, I don't think so. Then they transfer them and then do. But sometimes, how they get passports in that country? How they? It's simple, eh? Go to post office, eh? Your person will walk you through, say okay, and then I get all the way and say yes, eh? But here and now you ever go to immigration office, whether you sabi, whether you not sabi. How we go able limit the contact from who that wants passport and who that they handle details for the passport? How they able do them? The big boy in the house say yes, then can transfer sometimes. If they not like you, and probably they send you in an airport. Well, when they not like you first, now then border then they send you. The border. Some custom and they hate for going to border. Parti Dominion say, he say, in don't say with one party. If they work at the office, at the immigration office, you don't know it's happening at border, they send them. And they tell first, border first immigration officer, and they don't like it. And say the mut thing and the bet, As man they say Siabas Bunu na be part of the problem trade. He says so it's not easy for block the hole. Well, and that too. But anyway, we'll ask few questions then. Yes, we don't want to passport for them at the wrong hands. Now only that's the benefits for being a citizen of a country. That's the benefits for being a citizen of the country. Yeah? So, as long as waiting the law say, waiting at the procedure, the process, somebody go through them, he get them, may it fine by me. Because then country how they will passport, we go through the process. Forget her. But in Sierra Leone, I feel to say one way where them for try limits. Yeah? Passport office writes down. Who say with this one? You know Sabi that they deal with your passports. Eh? You know Sabi? But in Sierra Leone, where you go there normally place crowded. It crowded. So now the one thing and the first way me feel to say that contact between who that they handle passport, who that know they handle passport, and who that want passports, then for quarter. Then for quarter. Let you know who that you think or not think they handle your passports. Eh? Come on, skin of the ask if I think say there is a standard procedure or process at the passport office. I want to feel so. When my country they say Tribulate they talk on the border post, then get syndicates then they forget them smuggle items then. So I even prefer for the border area than the admin sign at the office. Check come they say Tribulate. Well, for make you go able get loan now we bank in a salon, you need salon passport. So now I make them Libanese then they pay beaucoup money for me then go get the passport. I hope say the chief immigration officer they say then can get the back talk for say the government in our pocket. They still talker. I bit radio. But anyway, you don't cannot to show. Okay, thank you. But you will call it why? For most Sidoya, Usman Toli, thank you for the stars. Tell Exena Usman Toli no mona don't give stars. Una no ala kan Ali no to so. I don't.
Appointed 25 August 2023 as Chief Immigration Officer, Hon Alusine Kanneh be engaged with the media for the first time for talk about implant them for the Salone Immigration Department, like partnership with other countries them like Sweden and Norway, transform the institution from paper to digital system, plan for look inside the net page contract, and plenty other things them. But Hon Alusine Kanneh begin for talk about the plan for build relationship with Sweden for able to give strength to the Salone immigration system.
Alright. Well, now listen, the chief immigration officer, because there is a scheme we Salone won't forget with Sweden. With Swedish people on there. I've been there one time. Nice clean country. I have to come back. Now listen, Amba.
Over the years, Sierra Leone focused more on Britain, America, China.
He said it. He said over the years, Salone just focus per other there. Yeah.
Over the years, Sierra Leone focused more on Britain, America, China.
Where a Chinese man hear this? He say, Kanneh, one cha. Now I say, This story one cha. Say now we Kanneh depa. The chief immigration officer, where they can say over the years, Salone just focus per America, waiting, China, England. Now in the American ambassador say, wait to if not for the Casada and Binch, they on a Katika. He said if not for the Casada and Binch, when I can't take on a Casada and Binch back. Now so the new ambassador see. Well, ini they say, then they don't care. Then they say they don't care. That's so ini then see. But the chief immigration say, Salone just focus them on America, England, China, and then focus pa. So who's out for focus?
But our focus on Nordic countries, Scandinavian countries, have been very limited. And this is one thing.
He said, but them country they never call so focus pa. That focus they limited, not unlimited, they baby. There is a cap. You go outside the tap. Alright. So what do they suggest?
I will continue saying to my government to open doors with those countries. This relationship we are creating now.
He's saying go continue for telling government for me they open the mouths then to other countries then. Wait to Salone, una they lock the mouth by other countries. Una they lock the mouth. Because Salone me sabi then they open the mouth so. Now Jerusalem would the faith for go open. Now Jerusalem would the faith for go open embassy so. We want to open the mouth so. I know you can. Alright. If somebody will open the mouth, you can't tell us you open the mouth. Yeah? Well, like that. Okay.
As I said, so the relationship that my counterpart from Sweden is to see how we can work together.
So the relationship with in counterpart and the chief immigration officer na Sweden, well, can salon for make them get one kind of agreement. Sweden, una odede. Well, this is not the immigration because if na by the council say go so go land boku because the country clean. Yeah, now one of the cleanest country they were don't go. I don't think I have a small. Eh? But not to council goody. So this time immigration. Alright. But anyway, sometimes they go learn from we or we learn from them.
Both institutions, the one in Sweden and the one in Sierra Leone, immigration here, and the one in Sweden in collaboration with Swedish police.
But within Salon would benefit from this relationship where the chief immigration officer they plan for establish with Sweden.
Okay, so who need to go inside deal for so better not for you? Not possible, not to Salon. We see Salon hangs on side. No say better did. So this deal between we and Sweden by immigration business so what's in there for we?
Want to go digital. That's my intention. That's what I want.
Oh, want for go digital. Eh? One for go digital. Must this say if they open the mouth, the mouth where they open and the mouth where lock now go open. Say but we own the mouth forever open. Say by say Sweden no get nothing for land from Salon I can't shock you. You it. Osmatoli said they agree says Scandinavian country them very clean, especially Sweden and Denmark. I've been to Sweden and Finland. Clean country them. But Sweden I be able to work out fine, very clean. Right. Hey. Salon they plan for go digital. Digital. We need for. If I don't go digital, tkade. This plan safe. Let you know wait again.
For this institution that we go digital. The world is changing. It's a global world that is changing every day. You go to records. You go to the records in this institution now. They do everything manually.
Records. He said then they do all thing manually. The records department na immigration. You don't suicide. They contact the count who want passport and who they in charge for passports. Eh? You don't see? The chief immigration officer now they talk. He said manually. So what is Jack I be they do that work is sticking Mr. White? Okay, now he did gogs, eh? Alright. Fatina now they come. Eyes on you. Sheko command they ask digital how? He just tell you say records department all thing and manual. Now write and write spam pen and paper. Jonathan good give say how go digital way who not improve by the light first. No go give them building lights. Digital now for put up on computer. No triple A not speak computer now. Computer. Now we put up a computer. Now digital. Yeah, soft one. We can say waiting, we can bang. Me laugh that. Now so I go na the Waterloo. Una wait here at the camp. Digital. I go na the Waterloo Council office. Mina the only I don't know for other people anymore. Now me they go na the council for pay council tax. Na Waterloo. I don't send the person they don't go they tell we myself go na the office. I say I want for no. Because I don't pay the previous year, I want for no. Now the same amount of money they pay. The ladies she don't behind the computer. First of all, me I know say lie that computer they first. What be say they look for they in the work. What's in your name? Again. Click. He says so what you say one? I say what I be paid last year. I want check if na dey pay this year back. Yeah. FBM back saying say don't go dey tire. So not to me one they chase them for pay council tax. I say so I want for no. We don't make say after like 5 minutes, we don't waste me time. Now I say yes, you can pay the same amount. For let I know say the computer is not working. Now I say so how much na the amount? Now I say the same one number wey we pay. Now I say I don't forget. How much I been pay? If you say you look am up na the system, yeah, you for able tell me no how much I be pay. Na me shame for a comot today. Yeah. I mean shame for a commodity. Because the computer is not working. We mean to say the office they don't go digital yet. But they want kick game for me because sometimes I think to say, this person he come out I no say na we all in as alone. But I catch am because I say Amos. He said the same thing. The man I say like I say I don't forget. Because I just want proof say that computer that thing we say they look there, you know, did. Okay. So Salon immigration want for go digital. FBM saying go ask them how for the pay because well in bill not done it. So he still do it. This go I go so I went to the office. They don't kind of host though. They don't kind of then say the first company wouldn't be and will be they pay through another company. So it look like if I say things not go well with the council and that company day. Yeah? It not go well with that company day. So because of that, then they come with another company. The other company don't come. They don't go do the survey and everything. But we are yet to receive any kind of invoice for say how much we for pay. And how they go yeah. Fatty they say, are they not already digital? Who that? Well, here the chief immigration officer I say records now manually then they do it. Chey they can't shock you. You it's normal. Low they go.
Wrong. Not correct. I'm just 2 weeks or 3 weeks appointed, but guess what I've put in place? I've brought in expertise in
yeah. I want to call expertise they back for you there. He said just 2 weeks when President Biogi and job. He don't put things there in place. And in brought in expertise. Not to me. Listen, I call it expertise we carry it.
I've brought in expertise.
This is the real one. Not to the fake expertise they carry too. Yeah. And the expertise there where they match with smarties. Chief immigration officer. They're cheaper. They're cheap. Yes. The expertise that we don't count first. Okay. Yeah. Wait. Now wait. What are they call it?
Not in place. I've brought in expertise.
Okay, so expertise. FBM asks if they're from Sweden. Okay. You count expertise them for waiting, sir.
In digital system.
Okay, count expertise them pan digital system. Yeah. Okay. We need them. Because if you tell we say 30 days now manually then they do things, well, you can't expertise them. That's good. Pan digital business. Waiting again.
To start the records first.
He say for start the record first. That record way now manually then they do am. It don't count expertise them in 2 weeks. Which are not be able to do in how many years? Okay. People they left that man. Now all be the Texas. Waiting. Where you not be able for do? It don't come in 2 weeks. It don't count expertise them. So na something we job they do, or you count and bing 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 bing. Okay, waiting again.
To make sure we digitalize the record system.
So for make sure say them digitalize the record system, it don't count expertise them in 2 weeks where you get the job. Bra come for work, no come for play.
Immigration department. They have visited here twice or more.
Who that then visit twice or more?
The record system at the immigration department. They have visited here twice or more.
So the expertise then they don't visit twice or more. Like 2 term or past 2 terms self enable for member. They don't visit the immigration office. Alright.
They've been here to see how they can help.
Over the past year, them concerned on the commots from the public, but out saloon passport, they in hands of foreigner them. And this now one panditin them where Honorable Alusine Kanneh say he go work for tab.
Alright. We passport then at the wrong hands. Who gets the right man for the job? Honorable Alusine Kanneh. Yes, sir. Waiting, sir.
This is one of the things that I have discussed.
This now one part of the thing we don't discuss.
High quarters in governance.
High quarters in government. Okay, cabinet level. Alright, waiting.
That our passport is in the hands of aliens.
We passport them then the hands of strangers. Yes, alien. We not belong to Salud. Okay.
That has no business into our country. That has
They no got no business with we country.
no business absolutely, really.
No business, absolutely nothing, faddy, nothing, nada da with we country, but the whole passport.
It's an affront to Sierra Leone.
Now fit yourself to saloon.
Our identity is our passport.
We identity able now passport.
That's national identity. For us to see our passport collaborating.
Yeah, for make we see we passport the pantale up and down. Hey, yeah. Hey, this passport here. For make we see this we passport when we own identity. It just they go and pass up and I know we're close safe. We not agree. We get the right man for the job.
I call it in the hands of foreigners.
In the hands of foreigners.
It's wrong. That is one of the things that I'm here to correct.
It don't come for corrector. Jack, I cannot be able to correct him. But Honorable Alusine don't come for correct him. That parabolate in there where we passport the parabolates. Yeah? Up and down, you know they were close. We not agree. It must be, you know, you say alien. Alright. Let's go here.
One of the things that I would suggest also to my superiors.
Yes. There are chain of command. Yeah? Chain of command. So what thing he say he go suggest to the one them way pass some. What thing so?
Going forward, possibly. It's possible maybe we can.
Going forward, possibly, listen, no, for go before some time, but again, waiting.
We're going to do a recall.
Recall, talk and full one first.
Going forward, possibly. It's possible maybe we're going to do a recall.
For recall, we passport. For who that?
On date that will decide the date of recall of passports.
Then get dates them. That means to say, He sabi the kuku chumuku we go inside. No wonder Jack I cannot get this job again. He says certain dates them they where that kuku chumuku they happen. Eh? Okay.
That has been given to people that don't deserve. Details I will not say here.
He said people that will not deserve for go passport then get them. But you know they talk ayanda. Wait to. Now the ordinary passport. Now service passport. Now diplomatic passport. Now one. Because this kind of a way this passport business, I just want to know if it's the ordinary one. Because you say the details you know will tell me. May I just want to know now the ordinary green book. So that who swamp the passport there? Okay. Wait. Give me that line in the back. Because me I want to know. Give me that line in the back.
Going forward, possibly, it's possible maybe we're going to do a recall on date that will decide the date of recall of passports.
On date that will decide the date of recall of passports. Now the date for recall, now the date for them be take the passport, who swamp are the dates there? Anyway, dates. Didi. Recall of passport,
that has been given to people that don't deserve.
That has been given to people we not deserve. Deserve for be citizen or diplomatic. Or service. Because we got different passports them. Alright. People they will not deserve. Forget to passport. Okay.
Details I will not say here.
And then they talk the details in it talk and can give me small tea sabi. I go make you know the details if you give me small thing.
But I can tell you for sure that is the wrong thing. It is the wrong thing that has been happening in this institution.
So now the wrong thing what don't they happen at the institution, then at the immigration office, who said the former. You know how I talk about the former again? He still get office so. Yes. Now the drugs enforcement now they. In case you don't know. But I be there. And with all waiting Hon Alusine, they tell you now. Alright. Let it go.
And you need to be proud to be a Sierra Leonean.
That is true. You will be proud to be a Sierra Leonean. How many proud Sierra Leoneans are here? Let me see you up. Proud Sierra Leoneans. Una know di? Una yesu na ana up no. So na me one. Okay, I don't see few proud Sierra Leoneans them.
When you go out of Sierra Leone. But then questions comes in. Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C is using your passport that has no business.
The net pay.
So this question where you say they come in, let us listen that side. You say Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C, then get a passport and no get no business for get a passport. Talk about
Sierra Leone. But then questions comes in. Mr. A, Mr. B, Mr. C is using your passport that has no business.
The net pay.
Then they use with passport who they no get no business with to country. Alright. Hope say get list too. Because Mantoli back they say, hope say where they talk so you get list of the people they carry the now make they feel to say something not to the ordinary passport. Auntie Flo they ask if the immigration officer now unable now. No. Now be once member of parliament. So now be honorable member of parliament. I don't know if he don't give up Dandy now for the he go don't give him up anyway. Alright.
Agreement for make saloon passport we don't bring plenty concern but price and quality. Now be one question where the chief immigration officer the need for address inside enforced meeting with the press.
Okay. I tell you now gist on say the net page agreement. The net page agreement. Lawyer, how waiting talk about them.
I was not here when the contract was signed.
That's not true. That they'll not go blame you, sir. You not been there when they signed the contract. You not been there. Net page contract with Salon Immigration Department. He was not there. Now August 25, na President Biogi and job. He not been there. But you don't hear it now. So what thing you go do for Wisa?
Between the chief immigration officer, my predecessor, the minister of internal affairs by then, and the contractors.
Yeah. Minister of Internal Affairs gone. Chief immigration officer gone. And new people in it now. So they say they tell them we do that one day. He not been there. He not been there. So now na in the I plan for handle this net page where not to this administration self tie to $100 una from APCT na in entire to $100. Okay.
I'm just new as chief immigration officer. Depa. I don't like this one.
Just now, when they talk of the expertise that we come, you not tell we say you knew. In fact, you be they brag about and say, you come, you meet the records office, now manually then they work, you count digital expertise them for can turn that manual office day to digital. Now it don't come to next page. The first thing I tell you say you not been there. Agreed, you were not there. But this one now they can't tell you say you knew. Then they only yes not true. You knew. Because next page is a big brown envelope. Then Sabi. Okay. You knew, so waiting.
I'm still reading the contract. I repeat, I'm still reading the contract.
The part say is still they read the contracts. He repeats and tutute. Now signal next page say, oh, he's still reading. Okay, let him read. No problem. Let him read. That time they never weigh you. Anyway, how heavy the brown envelope for be? You still read the contracts, no problem. Even though they repeat them for me, say waiting, talking back.
I'm still reading the contract. I repeat, I'm still reading the contract.
Okay. You still read the contracts. I repeat, I'm still reading the contract. So next page, if you not I still read the contract. If you not need for do anything, you not run come one time, you can't see me because I read the contract. Okay, in you still read the contract. Okay.
So get first-hand information that I will also, inform the public accordingly.
Okay. He said they read the contract to make you get first-hand information, but after that thing will inform the public. Let do today, the 19th day of September 2023. Now we play an aya. Yeah? Now the democracy self kautam. Well, lawyer, you know to so we don't take notes. So whenever I read the contract done, please sir, we go on for a from you. Dear.
Passport being 2 million, more than 2 million, is a concern to me also.
Okay. The passport so then tied to $100. He say because it don't pass $100, don't pass 2 million. He say na concern to himself. Concern.
It's a concern to me also. As I said, it has to be a collective responsibility.
Yeah, I like this guy. Yeah, we honorable. It has to be waiting.
It has to be a collective responsibility.
Responsibility. Hey, if you can, you the vex. Now you know more go get high blood pressure. This is how I present my program. If it's not good for you, go other side. More especially una na YouTube. Sometimes una not can get the juice because una not dey listen the live one. Where soon I go, hey, it sounds like this. Why are you making fun? Hey. Drink Kool-Aid. Let it be safe. Yeah? Now so we dey do now, yeah? Now so me dey do now, yeah? And we dey now dey enjoy and bet. If you had you, not about the cotton team up near. Or you claim and for let you add the heights. Alternate kid na YouTube. I dey make so. Like una no get responsibility. I tell ya. Not like una na YouTube. Like una no get responsibility. But anyway, let's continue.
It can't be me alone that has to sit and agree as how much we're going to sell passport.
Gat.
It's not one can get for agree for sell passport. Let no go can get bad name just no. Not saying one. Not saying one today, not saying one tomorrow. You see, the powers that be. If they ask you now, let us say there is a referendum for say how much passport for cost and saloon, how much you go suggest? When I put it in the comment section, let they go.
Forge, return Legion officer, expert Alotu project na the Swedish Police Immigration Department and na the person where they work now with the Salon Immigration for this relationship between Salon and Sweden.
Okay, let we listen now. Somebody from the Swedish Police Department, but at the immigration side, let us listen. Waiting in get for say. Check it out. Hope say is still there.
I think it's important that Sweden works with, or especially the Swedish police works with Sierra Leone.
He thinks it's very important for the Swedish police for work with Salon. Yeah. Important. Good.
In order to have a fruitful cooperation. And now when I'm here,
in order for make them get a fruitful, then a something way go mean something. But in a good way. Collaboration. And now we're in the Salon so
it's not that when I leave that the cooperation ends.
He say not so because in the Salon right now they help them for do one or two things there. When left back go Sweden, now the cooperation go down. Not to that too.
This is supposed to be like a long-term cooperation, whether I'm still here or whether my colleague, whether Mr. Kanneh is still.
So whether in still the Salon, whether in other Salon, whether in call a company them, if you not get the job again or this. That's something we buy in the note like that we do yesterday. We look at government say anything we accuse go do and the Lord just forget about her. They will not take us serious. And they not to in this and tell so for take us serious. Okay.
Whoever takes over from us should continue with this cooperation, because what you have to understand is that immigration.
Okay, hold on first, Mr. Sweden. this particular one for say this new chief immigration officer e be meet this in works na jai kai in legacy or na inka start am in the 2 weeks wey don begin work. Okay, just think about that this small.
It's not a thing only for Sweden and Sierra Leone.
He said it's not for only for Sweden and Sierra Leone.
It's a global.
At the end of the day,
Now for global immigration business.
waiting that forge hope for see achieve inside this relationship.
I think Sweden it will be beneficial for both departments.
It will be beneficial for both Sweden and Salone.
To have a strong collaboration.
Forget this kind of a collaboration.
And to exchange ideas, to things that...
For exchange ideas. Hey! Wala. Mr. Sweden Wala will feel good. Now make you say for exchange idea. Would they first soon a paper with the right pa? Would they first the best English now we immigration people in Mountain say we get porous border? Anyway, exchange idea. Yes, standing about. Never exchange idea. Wait again.
And to exchange ideas, to things that that might come from the Sierra Leonean immigration.
Things we go come from the Sierra Leone immigration. Check by it today, now.
That Sweden can learn.
Okay. I only one officer not able to teach Sweden. Look at you. Talk am back here.
That might come from the Sierra Leonean immigration that Sweden can learn.
This na diplomatic talk. You don't go to immigration office. You don't see the people who the crowd na do. You don't go to the records department. Yes, Sweden can still learn how not to. Yes, that is true. Sweden can still learn say, we got it better. How not to. Na ending go learn. Well, how to. Right boku. Maybe.
And vice versa.
And vice versa. No. Yes. Not that versa.
Forge end up say they hope for see the relationship when he and the chief immigration officer they work now for bill between Salone and Sweden Olwata for the Society for Radio Democracy. Musa Kamara the report.
One for tell Musa Kamara thank you, and also Radio Democracy, because now through them now we able for your this. I bet Jabba say Sweden go learn how for do manual work, Okay. Sweden no one for do mistake, so then go learn from real mistake. Alright. Now must this say Andy. Yes, friend. Quick answer. What you get on this one?
Yeah, thanks Tripoli. Thanks for talking through regarding this immigration, the issue of the passport in Salone. With Salone passport, we know say we don't get a lot of issue now. From the time now where we don't try for give this Netflix the contract. But from that contract, they what you see now more they feel for manage the public sector contract where government been there for coincide for give their own arrangement based on the value of waiting the people and we get at and we don't get a lot of issue. We see even our parliament, then we don't bring this issue in our parliament, but then they talk of the quality. But now what they see the immigration officer in they specify more now the area of the people and perception. Because when you look at the passport in ranking, I don't know mommy go and look and how we passport don't rank in the world and the way waiting the score in this relationship with Sweden they try for bring inside and waiting feel say they want for can put inside. But based on the ranking, it not been done they far. We done the 83 went to good score. But then they always rank with passport in different ways, especially that area where the look of that electronic travel authorization that you able for do electronic travel will not get on too much. But then can look into how much country they want a visa they work for go on a entry without visa. And then we someday you don't need a visa back for go. And then some in electronic system, but we now one country we eligible to, and then out of the one the way they enter without a visa, we have free entry on a 43, some of West African country and few now Europe. Then we get some about 20 we are on arrival. But then one in there, I think some Asia, Hong Kong, go to a digital one because none of the country will be very soft, easy. Now people and them just live a life where they not be so much of strictness. So you may even see a lot of people from Gambia they get again an arrangement for Kande where you see say Boku Gambia and then they. So they say the kind they say they take chance for make use of something very positive. Because there was a window for let them go travel. We have been get them, but not to point the people and make use of them. So that's that they can't help now for let them go show the new idea they would have introduced because they say you not take that 2021 I believe see they can't do fingerprinting before actually in our ID way you look get biometric but you fingerprint not the day. But because of all the things and crimes and the laws the way you they bring now for the other things they will work on, so they say that they can't exercise the arrangement. But again, we'll get for watch because most times when then they come, we don't see deal them with people and they bring in terms of public service contract the way they do that social contract. Now you they try for secure because if you not align the values of your money, the values of your people, and the values of their own economy, we then get the value of how they go able to get access to anything they are. Then you they go make a market, and that market they don't introduce because of you don't go make arrangements when at this sector of the public would then get for access now in the affects the people and now in two ways. It gets the way where the resource would then for not secure the biometric the passport how you go able for attain that like I they say you get for go through stages for whoever and then you they get now the price again where the market where now usai na the market usai na the immigration place where they go for go take her. In other words, that transaction and it's our transaction they kind of market. So that market where they put aside the social contract, the people are not able for can tap their own right for letting go get civil rights for even get passport. No more for even hold on with an easy thing. So now all wages for the whole 3-4 months you go gather for go get just a single passport. You know, go talk of visa again, you know, go talk of this. So just go get the passport. Pass now outside somebody where it be say, here is a sure get the passport, you go abroad. So you see, say, I don't want to go say, okay, now go trust, I can't buy. But you will just dip and start up the game for say, okay, I want to try, like just get passport and all anything can happen. You don't go buy them, you can't put them, and then when you come for going to renew them, then they say passport not there. Because the simple idea, these people now teach them, they teach the country. Next page, they not say there is a shortage of semiconductors, so I can always talk them chips. Because when you see America and China today, they make confusion. So the big thing where they be and then semiconductor yeah, where they make money, any device. So when they go block for say we are able to do this, the time can it not work. Now the same thing happened with even the ECSL, the arrangement because the company they know they get the chips available. Then now they go draw other person for come. I only hope say then will go when a diplomatic where government go no yonder, not to person no one an institution it come where the government go align, not to person then they go back, they say well would they show now person where they can't do this. You see, because the government here in Sweden go say, okay, the police now go show una go do this, una get for vet and no back, una get for come if una succeed for bring what una for bring a digital way for let una go get the giving and distribution of the market, the thing them. So I only hope say them go able for look at the because the ranking of a passport now for try because we don't get sparks of different things. They use the chimpanzee for let them go able for sell out the so-called tourism so that the chimpanzee will be sold. So all this we only hope say then we're able for look to the main thing where now how we go able for manage a public sector service and arrangement then we how they go contract we not go always affect the person. But I only hope say anything we bring come make it be something sustainable, not to something where you defend for let person go get business, for let them go make contracts when I then go profit day. That are the main thing we are just concerned. Thanks a lot. Let God help we and let that and that and day before they for do better thing. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Us friend.
You're welcome, yes, sir.
Yes, Usman Tolly, welcome on board, sir. What do you get on this one?
Okay, thank you very much, Triple E, for having me. And I will also thank Osfred for a comprehensive analysis. And thanks to all the listeners and viewers. Undoubtedly, we know say Alusine Kanneh don't become the chief immigration officer. So clearly, it is say himself one play a own role. He one really impress in boss. So say it is sure it actually do the job. But what I can always say is, you know, when you take over the roles here, when you take over the position here, sometimes allow the action for do the talking. What I mean by this, you know, I can like when somebody don't walk, then he talk. But if they talk all then talk here, when you know you just take over the job, 2 weeks, then they talk all and talk here. In later stage, it's possible that all what they talk so you know we will achieve. Now the problem is this will can get to some of them, their appointees here, some of their authority here. Undoubtedly, we know say passports, we own passport, then they in the wrong hands. So many people we carry with passport, we are not supposed to forget them. And this done a very long time, Tripoli. I'll go give an example. I remember the first time I go England, I meet this guy Nigerian. He know the importance of the passport more than me. They carry me passport. So God not make it possible for I stay in England attending. So they may for deport me. The guy meet me, tell me say he won't cancel they can't meet me one passport. I thought the guy was a joke. I thought this man na joke the joke. You know we believe Tripoli. That guy, the Nigerian guy, he follow me all the way salon for passport. He go there, I don't know how he managed get a passport there. He fly with him. And I use for come England or can seek asylum. So what I try for talk here is that with passport, we will get we own passport, we not value them. But it's valuable. Because we country, we all know say in a very small country, to many, you know, it get integrity. It get integrity. So with passport, for most of the time, we will say it is in the hands of the wrong people. And passport, as you clearly say, Triple A, nothing it carry with identity. And it lead to, it gets a lot of implications in terms of integrity. So, a fine laid in the hands of the right people. But I just wonder, we Alusine Kanneh, the Toxi, they recall them passport here. I think it will be an expensive and cumbersome route, like a very difficult route for call. because forget the names and the list of all the one that we carry with passport. And officer, they try for limit and normal to diplomatic passport. I don't know, but a lot of people then carry with passport. So for recall a passport day, I think say it will be a very difficult and expensive route. I think to me, being that it try for digitalize the system, I feel say if we try for digitalize the system, so say you get for renew your passport every 5 years, or you get for take out a passport every 5 years. I think it's the best route way if we Binongo, we don't digitalize the system. So anybody now we come take another passport or for carrying new passport. I think at the tender one day we then go scrutinize and make sure say then put proper things in place. But for go renew a passport day, I think it's a difficult and expensive route. And the other thing also, I get for emphasize, we all know say we move towards technology age. So everything will become digital. I think this is a good way forward. It's a good way forward for letting digitalize the system. And rightly so, we all know say, I think that one of the priority areas them where the chief minister, they look at for ensure say, we digitalize we systems them, we processes them. Because we all know say, the world is moving very fast when it comes to technology. Everything they move towards technology. And it's a good thing if we do that. But let me say this. You see, the contract the government, the people of Sierra Leone by extension get with NetPage, not a new contract. Now, a contract where we all know AAA, we don't talk about this. Now, this particular forum, we know say the deal was shady. It's been going on for a very long time. And attempts have been made for call on NetPage in a parliament for can defend the terms of the contract, for can tell we what in the terms of the contract mean to we the citizens of Sierra Leone. But down the line, we all know say, then we go to parliament first time, then they disappear. We see them disappear, we not see them again, we not again but there again. So we hope, and I think you mentioned that's very important. We hope say that zeal will come with all this talk where they talk so, we hope say it will water. Because we know say for many times they don't call NetPage, they don't come at parliament, then they come, they say then they come back, we see them disappear, don't know they come again. And we know they give out again, say maybe another parliament come. This contract they don't sign many, many years ago. Not even under this government. So what we been expect for review the contract, look at the terms of the contract, is it in the interest of the citizens of Sierra Leone? Because we know say, first of all, is then purge the contract, which is not a bad thing because we all know say the dollar the exchange rate, they go up exponentially. So I think it's $100 in pageant too. So then it's the price of the passport relative to the exchange rate. In other words, if the dollar is about 2,500,000 for $100, so consequently you get for buy the passport at 2,500,000 old leones. So that's the terms of the contract. Well, the point where I think we argued the last time whether that money will they pay for the passport, that $100 where them purge the passport, whether it value for money. This was why they been calling a parliament NetPage for good defend the terms of the contract. But as I say, anytime they go in a parliament, we see them commodity, we know they ever hear them. And we know ever hear MP then they talk about that. This is why we sometimes we worry about some of the then deals. There is always something to say about the deals them we and the sign. But overall, Alusine Kanneh, let me say this to you. It's a good thing. Inside 2 weeks, we don't know what you don't go behind the scenes. You don't bring investors them or people we want to work with. You see, you don't bring Swedish them for can't digitalize the system, which is a good thing. And it's a good thing, I will say, but it's too early for begin cry down your predecessors. It's too early for begin crying down your predecessors, because I would prefer, just like any other Sierra Leone, Lord, the seed in tear they happen. How do you translate all what they talk so? Allow your actions then first, and then later you talk. Then internally, people then will praise you. But for don't talk all in tear later on, we all can see the benefit of you talking. I think that day we get concerned. And this has been we own argument against this government. I think they do a lot of talking and less of what you will see. So my advice to the new chief immigration officer is that we know they criticize digitalization. That is what has been going on around the world now. Everything they move towards technology, because it cut down the turnaround time. It reduce the queues then and that reminds me again. I think we get for decentralize after the digitalization, because if we get digitalized system, whether I set up the office now, Bo, Kenema, Kono, they log on to the system, they see all the activities that will happen now the immigration, especially in terms of issuing passport. So digitalization is the way forward. So I will thank you very much, AAA, and thanks to everybody with the listening. Thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Usman Toli.
Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. We did talk about the passport office going digital, the records office inside the passport office, for left or right pen paper, and go digital. You just a coming, welcome. But you don't miss, but you don't miss back. Welcome. All right. Yes, Alpha, what you get on this one? Welcome on board, sir.
Yeah. Thank you to Uswen and Supatoli. I think they done do a very good job. For me, I think when you take up office, even though you get a new project at hand, the first thing you need for do, and you need for spend time for assess, also your predecessor stop. Yeah, if you listen to the immigration man, they say he still they read the document or the contract. You still read the contract, you already they bring new one inside. You see, you need for the read and done, then do all the necessary SWOT analysis. Yeah, before the member say, okay, well, I introduce this one. Let's see if you go able to make a difference. But again, I'm not against the digitalization, which is very, very good. But I get a few questions maybe you say will able to help me answer. Wait, let's ask the first one. Is it not to the same passport business, not to the same immigration, not to the tell you so we don't get one of the best passports in Africa or the world?
Yep.
So if the answer now yes, then why would this new immigration officer they can't tell you say one can't do that, they don't begin to cry the predecessor then done. Not so the same way I go back and go to President Build and tell us, say, look, would we get the best securitized passports? They don't get, I don't know. You see, they did not talk too much. And not say yes, he wants to work, he wants to perform good. We get that kudos day. But I think say 2 or 3 weeks into the office, and you don't already get project so you dey work on, you don't bring in investor. And just like when they ask the question, now him bring this investor or now the investor he use for convince president you say, you know wetin, give me this office, I able for make change day. Or if not to bring the investor, okay, well this one to tell your connection back, they don't bring, then even I don't know. So all the time we will spend for do that first passport, the money they would don't put, they don't this. Is it going to be? Is it going to be cancelled or nullified or whatever? So sometimes I don't know. We need to put priorities straight. We need to set up certain things when you dey take over office. Yeah, I think a lot of people anyway get this experience. You think what you dey do first now for able for study the document wey you dey meet whatever you add the handing over notes all lenting and day. Then from there maybe you don't do all lenting and allow say sometimes you don't do a mate. Yeah, but if he says they talk and back say I still dey read the document and I knew take the word take that note underline that word I'm new. Then tell me there is he too can do mistakes is that come on if somebody will get his experience guy will say no bro you know for don't go here you know for don't do this one yet. So even though he has the zeal the temperance for do something, I think again he has to take it step by step. It's a good opportunity. It's a good thing if they digitalize with passport. But the question when me still ask, where is all these security features, all the things that we don't tell we say they don't put panel. So we bring and kind of this platform. We even talk say the cost too high. Why they tag them $, all these things. Even if that inside the first they begin target, you know what? Not try for pull with what they call with passport $1 business. Because there is a lot to do. All the constraints where somebody they get, all like I can say, he has to spend time to to assess the office inside self. Just like when they say go now the office, they see how many people they meet in a line. When you go some man in that corner and you say, give me this money, I will link you to this person. All these things he has to work on them. Yes, somebody will say, yes, now start in stone, now step in stone. Yes, of course, it's good. But doesn't mean they say it's too early to condemn what in predecessor they don't do. And then at the same time, they say, one for like they consult the public and all these things. If you not get a good experience and you are new, empower yourself or encounter yourself or surround yourself with people with wealth of experience. That will help you. A leader is good as the people who surround them. So he has to work on these things so that at least the next few or the next 1-2 years, we will say yes. Any side you do at the one line, if you want for renew your passport, just go to the websites, enter information, pam. You're able for it. It will help. It will help greatly. But for say no more, it will keep on this way for like okay, Lord bring new things them inside. I'm not against any new development. Let somebody not misquote me. But the fact remains, he has to take his time so that when himself, even if he left now that office there, they go. A legacy way they set. Now one way somebody they can work on. Now one way somebody will come and give them accolade for that. Think that's able to forget this evening, but I try to make able for me to go out the show, but I just have part of it.
All right. Thank you very much, Alpha.
Welcome, sir.
Welcome on board, man.
Yeah, thank you, sir. I clear because I've been asleep. I hope that the noise.
I will give maybe like 65%, but carry on, sir.
Oh, okay. You have tried another earpiece.
Okay.
This stuff not work right?
No, carry on.
Hello?
Yes, carry on.
Oh, okay. Triple A. Tired salon. Tired. Salon like sad nation. Nobody knows to talk to. Then they do nothing. They nobody not pay them attention. Every single day, man, not pay them no attention. You know how many from women are the investment? Because now you don't begin to follow closely. Because if you get investment, the own issues sit on there. From women are the investment take over. Not a single department head or honorable or cabinet minister not going to talk big about a department or a ministry about what the one candidate, session we don't get, or the things that we don't candidate that come pass. The guy we did it now, not that minister, not that immigration day. The one we been did it first. Now Boston it been did. I know somebody we know very well. When self candidate will be the CIO 98.1. It come with all type of intention. It come with all type of lies. It come with all type of that guy be the talk. We will listen to her. I watch him several times on 98.1. Even AYV. Everything what that guy say, not a single thing we do. Not a single thing. Everything what he left in Italy. If another day again. The way where the immigration they right now so in Italy, now so he left and back. We don't listen to, you don't get shows and countless shows. Okay? With department officers and ministry and people in the can and talk butubata, they talk all kind of rubbish about the improvement. Oh, we go to make this sector with and then get them big English that they want. State of the art. This first of its kind. Never seen before. They get all kind what they not want. Any of them think they come to pass? No, sir. They never come to pass. First of all, the people that they tell you that here, I don't know if they understand, say, for let that thing and they all come to pass, you need money. Then get the money. Then get the money, they not get it. So how you go do them things here when you want to do, when you not get the money? How you go do it? They not get the money. Even if they get the money, they not go put on it. They go put the money in their pocket because then they come already, they broke one, they broke. Now broke people will live on welfare by the diaspora. But then they give offices and so. And any money we can any money we come we can from the government, from any, whether the United Nations, World Bank, the people that were the beneficiary were supposed to be the Sierra Leone people, they not the same. That immigration, they look at rubbish. Now only passport now we immigration good for. What about border control? Air and sea. The porous border them. Now that we sit down. No country not in the world we need the kind of we water for check. We get anybody say for the check it. One go look na Kwendu or go look na Pamlap. How we border the empty. Immigration officer enough for the day. First of all, before the man the city, my worker the mayor, they not even allow let Pekin and use the Pekin and they walk at 8-9 miles. For go school and come out school, girl picking them. Why you for surprise? Why pregnancy they in a high rate? If picking them at the province, they work at 10 miles. The Okada way they give them right now, they give them belay. So then people here, then they talk, then they say things, and some of we blame they don't freeze already. Now only if any that human being there, I don't know, maybe in a great grandpicking the lifetime. Then people are not lying in the lie. This guy not got no clue. You don't even know if you go right now, AAA, if you get chance, then this guy give you a time, you interview him, you don't get no clue about immigration. You don't even take immigration class. You don't get no idea what immigration they about. Then Fit said the only thing about immigration are passport. They don't care about two porous borders them. They don't want to know what's in the past day. The only thing where then guy, the guy will just come out and this one. All waiting and talk about passport. You know why? They didn't get money. Because then they set them. The one of the president said, The time when it become within Jonta group, now that them they do them, they sell no matter be the first begin sell with passport them. That then I record, not to make up story. And somebody don't question them on that. Why I don't watch? When they ask them this time, he answer, I say yes, because they told them see the way them in kind of power, they're not being money. So now we passport them and then we turn to money making machine. So then guy are the same thing. In other one clue. A better when talk say he knew, he no know. A better at least he don't begin to tell me the truth. But we blame them for don't freeze now with them guy here. Then guy na opportunists them, then they look for side for make money, and now then they pay. God bless you, my brother, for the bring topic like that one. But this not a waste. You don't know what they talk. Then guy they don't talk. Malabian government, nothing not the way they not touch. Water, light, road, street, everything they don't touch, and then tell we how they can make a nice. Any not to so back get that road transport. Even the Minister of Transport and Aviation, they throw red carpet for a watch down the UB. Now you've been first and can live to it. When they introduce then digital ID card. How long then they don't come to pass? That guy will be ready. He talk all kinds of sweet talk. You know, if they read 3 months, not in them pull and commode. Maybe now ID, maybe it be cut a deal. Because they will not know what to make them pull and commode. So now the people and then where we get. And then why not to stranger them, not to Senegalese, not to Gambian, not to Nigerian. Now we on brother them. That in the treat we so. That God help me, brother. Thank you, sir.
All right, thank you very much, Umar. Yes, Ezekiel, welcome on board. So what you get on this one?
Thank you so much, Triple. You get me? Thanks for the panel, all listeners. I just go make them quick. The issue with it, because the people definitely no say accountability. You know, we people them, we therefore hold them accountable. They don't so divide them into parties. So it's very difficult for hold them accountable. So and I make you see how the defend are very difficult because of how much exposure now then they get at the level way that they get from outsiders, from we who they outside, because nobody no ever get the kind of attention we the government and government officials don't get about how people and they question them, how people and they analyze things them. They not ever get that kind of attacks, not to attack, but they not ever, nobody not ever see this kind of way how people then they really talk about issues the way they happen at the country, and we people then get the opportunity for listening to that. And I think now that's no more we get for continue because it not the thing not even sound really good for them, because normally if now you party in power 5 years and then when I don't come back, and then they get criticism. Now they come from the new man way they come now each office they chastise the one way it been did or the things the way they've been doing, which of course now that's what they try for do, but the time way there's them been there in that particular time, anybody way been they criticize now possibly not like the party, you know. So we just need for continue for highlight some of the things that we the people them they're supposed for enjoy in the country. We they can put you in a place. Me another stress too much about experience definitely very important. But if somebody get leadership experience, I think if you go in a particular position where you not get one idea how that particular place they operate, a good leader will try for surrounding himself with people experts there where they get knowledge in that particular area. In fact, that for able expose you leadership quality, you know, because believe you me, even if you get experience, nobody no get 100% answer to any area where they work. Knowledge they increase on a daily basis. And so the best way as a leader for do now for always open your eye and get an open mind for make sure say you come with the right people and the place inside you they lead so that then go help you for create success. So the best thing where we go continue for do, we go continue for analyze things, call things them out, so that we people them go they better place for understand how things they go. Um, I mean, we will continue for support somebody over and over, but time will come where you go they really feel the pain of waiting really the people and we they talk about because we people and they don't reach to his place where the basic things there is supposed to get access to that thing and so the time they come, we use as a way they support the money, they support her all the time, but yet the basic things that we you need, you don't get access to. If they show up to you and they say, you say, yes, I understand that, but you need to provide for me. You didn't provide it. So I'll go look for another Mindemia because na Sierra Leone, not to just me tribe man, na Sierra Leone. So if na Sierra Leone, na Mindemia, na me brother, So we go continue for do that. If we continue to do that and we people and begin to realize the potential and the good things that we they supposed to get, the right people in time and they begin to see them, I think overall they will say, thank God that people have been doing them and they talk about these things over and over, then we don't begin to see changes. Because now that we always strive for. Not to any other thing. We all then we better off. Okay. Even if you don't get health insurance today, you drop them, okay, you go to emergency, and then we'll take care of business. And then they ask for money, then they waste time, then go fetch for take care of your life. After that, they send you the bill. If you don't get her, you get other place for go cry, for let them subsidize for you. But we continue not get her. So when we talk, now we want for let them get access to them thing and they. So hopefully over time we'll get the right people away, then they look all out for we people. Thank you so much, Triple A. God bless you all.
Thank you very much, Ezekiel. Yes, Ahmed, you get 3 minutes, sir.
Yes, thank you very much, Triple A. Thank you. Actually, I know you're talking about these passport issues and how the government is going to digital. What I said is Salon passport issues. For me, even later they look at now, this passport is an issue recent times. And not to say it's even credible. So this is why I say that there was a time I did travel within UK from Belfast, not Northern Ireland, come to UK through Liverpool, because they always get immigration control on that kind of the work. Normally I think when I walk around UK, like I can get me passport and stuff. Then you swap. The guy, you can't be saying the passport fix immigration, but actually they know because since they are getting the resident in the UK, so you don't mind that actually. But start to wonder about that you see, you can have the system and the name and everything. So, and I think there was another person there because I mean new package. So there was a time there was a program I listened where maybe talk about one of them or that online people they talk about Salon passport. I in the people the Salon passport to correct the state. The mind on the state, but remember where they check an ID system. So and you don't see a lot of them passports making their way they go later. Then they go later emergency, then they play the passport bribery. So coming to this digital stuff. It's fine because other countries like Ghana, Nigeria, and you do the passport and they go fill online, you pay online, then you do everything. But Salon to be impossible with this corruption, you don't take people, you take bribe for passports. Now we're going to charge you different for making the government to check. All of this here, which are all digital now money, this present government money, then they will struggle to the democracy first. So all of them are in the game put in place. Who knows if they're going to work? Because as it is now, we see hand on the balance. We don't see the outcome of the sake of the opposition as it is with regards to what we just the concluded election. So that is the whole thing now to be all of the activities of passports, Salon, in agriculture, all of this center on making that is free for now. So until and unless these issues are resolved, then we know where we stand. Going to digitally fine, but do we have the power for now? You know, it's good. Because alone the criminal aspect of what we passport here is too much. We get people that will notice the and then get salon passports. They will remove, even as I'm telling you, they pay money. Some Nigerians say we don't use your passport before. As I imagine one guy, I think in Nigeria, we don't land in Tambo, so we can have a passport done. And of course, that passport they use, so they ask for the now. Now, you same brother, the salon people, and they help them back, send an salon, pay money, they play the video, and then they make it for them. It's high time we stop all of that as Leone said. For help foreign people then. So if you take into a passport and you go to a friend or you need it, it's not good at all. Because when one thing here they happen, problem comes, now we get the problem. And also it's a low possible because of money, because we give money for help for passport. You go inside that kind of thing. You know, they happen in some countries. It's not possible. It's not possible. Some within other countries then for making Gambia will because I don't need to do it only for some time. You don't usually make them perspective for important. It's not possible. Because we work with people the way they win and immigration directly. That's the relationship that the people who work as immigration officer and Gambia directly. But never, so long possible can say, hey, they tell her what you want to make people. No, we are not good at it. Because they are not encouraging that. It's difficult. The salon with passport is too loose. Incidentally, I will see them fly over, it cut across from everything. So going digitally fine, but the sustainability of that and how that will be carried out, we will get at stake now. Now I'm worried anyway. That's what I'm saying. Thank you very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Ahmed. Yes, Mata, what you get on this one, ma?
Yes, good evening. I only get a comment, one comment and a question for the Minister of the Immigration. The comment is, well, we embrace the idea of digitalization. Thank you. Make sure say you accomplish them. But then the question is, you don't talk to the Minister of Energy for make sure say you get 24-hour electricity. We'll go facilitate the immigration process. So make sure say passport digitalization go work effectively without any obstacle. Thank you very much, AAA.
Thank you very much, Martha. Yes, Mo, what you get on this one?
AAA. The only thing I want to say about this new minister, in first impression. Yeah, sorry, Chief Immigration Officer, sorry, thank you for correcting me for that. And in first impression, for go get a press conference like that and then go directly for the former one. So that alone not tell well. I believe if you wash your dirty linens, don't wash your dirty linens outside, and this new contract we say they go review, that just reminds me of the energy minister with car power ship, the same thing happened, right? Where the APC government communal power then come the new minister of energy, say it review and this contract with car power ship, they went into it, and now look how we did today. So if he don't come now, he said they review this contract. We all know what's in the behind that. And before they talk about it, say this 2 million, we say is so high. Before then they increase this money to $100. The people then go out there, people then talk. Why would they put this money into American currency? Why would they just put it into Leones? People then talk about that, the money plenty, but they not listen. So if you don't come back inside the same government, they try to tell we see, they look into that. So what did they try to achieve? We all know that the game done the way they play. And Bakuru they go around the past guy, saying they sell passport they're out there. And they sell passport there. And we service passport, they have there plenty to staff them, to Sierra Leoneans them. Plenty. So you know about that. And the same thing goes back to the labor minister. We say they go out there for everybody forget a working permit. We all know what's in that they mean. What's in there for come behind that? Now brown paper. But until saying they introduce the digital system, which for me, we don't even dey beyond for that. We for don't pass that stage and day right now. We for don't pass that stage and day right now. You know, but go to our offices in our salon. Let's go see them cabinet, then go see their shelves them. You know, if you got junkyard, then shelves if you got junkyard. We for don't pass that stage now. We for don't pass that stage then for begin talk about digital. Now for they talk about something else. But I don't know how the digital get for work. You know, we will not get 24-hour lights. You know, where the office they need a 24-hour electricity. Because all them computers they didn't get for the run. If you get for put them per UPS and get for go off one the back. So we need electricity. Always when they talk about so we need electricity back. So we go back to electricity. But we don't really say you get good intention. We hope see new intention not for in pocket, not for the country. And Mr. If you're listening now, Mr. Chief Immigration Officer, we hope see you safe worker. We not say you don't say you not be the work. We all know that day, and some people that sabi you. We not say you don't say you know the work. You know, so that's time that we sabi what's in the line. If you're not salary, you don't say the weight. So if you don't come with your own style, remember I say people in the watch you. People in the watch you. And we hope say you could do the right thing. But I just hope some more journalists there when they listen, please, with the beg una the journalists them, with the beg down there, you know, una help for the talk. What people are they talk so? Una write them down. After 1 year, una come back and tell them see now this is be tell we. Because the man we come out so he back be talk a lot. They talk a lot. But at the end of the day, somebody this year, now I tell base them. Now I tell base now be this year. They go sit down. So you see, so at that moment, say, Mr. New Immigration Officer, please. The digital system we want to come with, please. We all here they open. We hope say and we pray say it will be successful. And that's what I want to say tonight.
All right, thank you very much, Mo. Now come out the commerce Abdul Karim. You ask for the number, I put the number on the screen. Même so don't share the number. You want call if we don't call long term. We don't do now. And then I go keep on for other time. Because we're still here waiting for your call. But it look like say your call not coming. Maybe you need an expertise. We go able for help you for make that call day. We don't done. We go there back tomorrow. I don't tell you we'll save the date, the 19th day of September 2023. Now in the Chief Immigration Officer, Honorable Una left. Now all they tell us say no Honorable Alusine Kanneh. A parliamentarian no. But no more. He be there in parliament the last time. Anyway, in all side default day. I just want to know them passport the way they talk for recall. If na service passport and diplomatic passport, na me one no. Or na the one with the free range. He say he dey read the contract for let you understand. He knew, so they read them for let you understand. But he say no glady for this $100. Who they pay? And this $100 not to this administration, not the SLPP starter from APC team. And then we don't turn to $100. Talk fire, they not agree for your riwi. Alright. Maybe him able make that change day. I go pelele. I say we go there back here tomorrow. That all. I let's Lematu. And they talk again there. When I look Lily and they tell good evening for tell good night.